back to the channel. If you pressed on this video, this means that you are very curious to know what I'm going to say in the following minutes. And yes, I got quite a good response from you on the video about Hollywood stars you most probably didn't know were Norwegians, so I decided to continue this topic. I will definitely return to Hollywood and actors and models, but today I felt like let's bring on some music. So today I am revealing the musicians you most probably didn't know were Norwegians. Number 1. He is young, he is undoubtedly very talented, and I totally love his music. Yep, it's Kygo. He very quickly kinda gained our attention and our love with Ed Sheeran's remix I See Fire and also Firestone. And Kygo is actually one of the DJs popularizing the tropical house. And actually, because of him, I first time learned what tropical house is, and I understood that I actually really like it.
Kygo. Other people say Kygo. There's even Kugu. So please help us.
It's two ways, because like in Norwegian you say Kygo, and that's like all my friends in Norway like they call me Kygo. But in English we say Kygo. So like I'm very used to be called Kygo.
Kure Gorveldal?
It's not bad actually. It's not bad. Yeah.
How would you?
It's like I would say Shira.
Shure.
But it makes more sense to say Kira because it's spelled like that. Yeah. But yeah, in my city it was like Shira Gorveldal.
And that's where the name Kygo comes from, probably.
Yeah.
K-Y-G-O.
Yeah.
Okay, this is now a discovery for me because I thought it was Kira, so now I know it's Shira. Why it is so important for me? Just because I'm learning Norwegian and all of this pronunciation thing is very topical for me. Kygo, or we should address him respectfully as Shira by his real name, is from Bergen, which is actually where I am now, and this is very exciting. So his father was working in maritime business, so the family was traveling quite a lot, and this is why he was actually born in Singapore and he was based in Bergen afterwards. Now, in many videos on YouTube or in different concerts, you notice him playing the piano. He actually started to play piano at the age of 6, and this is why he is so good at it. In several interviews, he actually revealed that his career was inspired, and himself, he was very inspired by the creativity and the work of DJ Avicii. Avicii was the reason why I started to produce his songs. I just connected with them in a different way. Wake Me Up, the biggest song ever, so I just knew that this is what I want to do. Just recently, at the beginning of March, he had an amazing concert here in Norway, which was available for streaming online. So he literally brought his piano to a Norwegian mountain called Sunnmøre Alps and had a concert there. Since I started touring, this is the longest time I've gone without playing shows, so I wanted to do something really special in Norway. To me, the Sunnmøre Alps are the perfect setting that displays the beauty of Norway. Growing up, I've spent a lot of time skiing and hiking in the mountains across Norway and wanted to show everyone who hasn't been to Norway a bit of what it's really like. So, according to different sources, I read that he actually spent around $100,000 from his own pocket to organize this concert. And this piano I was mentioning before was very specific. It was made from glass, and they actually had to transport it to the mountain by helicopter. How crazy is that? Moving on to number 2, we are talking a-ha. This band actually blew the minds of people all around the world during the mid-80s, and we know these songs up to nowadays. The band consists of 3 members, and they formed a-ha in Oslo in 1982. And Take On Me is not the only hit they produced. There are lots of them, like Sun Always Shines on TV, The Living Daylight, which was actually a theme song for James Bond movie. that starred Timothy Dalton. Also Crying in the Rain, and yeah, people were crazy about these songs, also about the songs they produced many years after Take On Me was released. In the year 2010, the group announced that they are splitting, and they actually made a tour with the last concerts. And it was crazy because the last concert was visited by people from more than 40 countries from all over the world, and it was sold out. However, in 2014 they reunited to celebrate the band's 30 years anniversary. Interesting fact, for a while a-ha held a Guinness World Record. In 1991, during Rock in Rio festival, they draw the largest paying audience at a pop concert with 196,000 people. In contrast, the other performance on the festival, like George Michael, Prince and Guns N' Roses, each drew less than a third of that audience. Moreover, strangely, the group was snubbed by the media as if it did not happen. I felt very alienated. It made us feel hopeless. We played the biggest crowd in the world and they ignored it. MTV interviewed everybody except us. They were all calling their bosses saying, "We must cover a-ha. It's the only night that has sold out," but they weren't allowed to. Another fact, a-ha's international hit Summer Moved On contains the longest note held on any record in history. Lead singer Morten held the note for 20.2 seconds. Norwegians are undoubtedly very proud of a-ha and their success, and in 2012 they got recognized in a very special way. All the band members were appointed Knights First Class of the Royal Norwegian Order of St. Olaf for an outstanding musical contribution. Afterwards, they had an audience with King Harald of Norway in Royal Palace in Oslo. After receiving the medals, Morten spoke on behalf of all of the band. If there is one reason to honor us here today, it has to be this. We have stayed true to what we believed in, together and on our own. Congratulations, guys. And some latest news. Morten just recently appeared on UK's TV show Masked Singer, and he was dressed as a Viking.
It's Morten Harket, lead singer of a-ha!
Number 3. Yes, we have another DJ. It's Alan Walker, and he's also Norwegian. Actually, he holds dual citizenship. It's English and Norwegian because his mother is Norwegian and his father is Englishman. At the age of 2, he moved from England back to Norway, and guess where? It's Bergen again, baby! So interesting to know that Alan Walker actually does not have any kind of musical background. He didn't go to music schools or studied music. He did everything by himself. He watched tutorials on YouTube and produced music in his bedroom on his laptop. And when his famous hit Faded started to escalate and he became very popular and famous all around the world, he had to drop off high school in order to pursue his musical career. In 2013, he actually invented his own logo, which was inverted letters A and W, namely letters from his name. We all kind of recognize him by his significant appearance. When he's on stage, he always wears his black mask. It is to keep a low profile while maintaining the mental image that they have given me. I think it's pretty cool. A little twist that makes people ask themselves questions about who really is the person behind Alan Walker. On the episode of Unmasked series, which is actually a YouTube video series from Alan Walker showing his life, he said, "The mask is more of a sign and a symbol of unity and being alike each other rather than me being different." Number 4. Yes, I was so surprised to know that they are actually Norwegians. It's Madcon.
It wasn't supposed to be like that, but it actually is.
Yeah,
So,
it ended up like that.
You know, so he's the Mad and I'm the Con. So we can go in depths, but you know, that's a long story.
Let's not.
The group was formed in 1992 and basically they gained a lot of attention and the fame in 2008 when they made a cover of a song, Beggin'. And we all know it, we have all danced it and we all have heard it somewhere. If you are a Eurovision Song Contest fan, you most probably noticed these guys performing on Eurovision Song Contest 2010, where they were singing their musical piece called Glow, which actually got very famous afterwards. Eurovision Song Contest took place in Oslo, Norway, and it was accompanied by flash mob dance, showing collective dancing by hundreds of ordinary people in various locations, where the countries from which the contestants of the Eurovision Song Contest were coming. And there was also special appearance footage by Norwegian royals in this flash mob that included Crown Princess Mette-Marit and her daughter and son. And of course, Freaky Like Me, Freaky Like Me, Freaky Like Me. Also, this amazing song gained the platinum status and became one of the most recognizable international hits that they have created. Yusuf Volde Marian is a Norwegian TV presenter and rapper. He was born to parents originating from Ethiopia and Eritrea. Yusuf grew up in Oslo. Tjave Bakwa is a Norwegian rapper and presenter of South African descent. But speaking about the success of Beggin', the cover earned the group several #1 chart positions in France, Portugal, Norway and Russia, and a global position #2 on the European Billboard Hot 100 chart. In addition, they were #1 on the official Norwegian sales charts for 12 weeks, making Beggin' one of the biggest hits of all times in Norway. And did you know that they have also featured with stars like Snoop Dogg and Kelly Rowland? Both of the artists that are part of Madcan quite often can be seen on Norwegian television. Let's say, for example, in 2012, Josip was one of the monitors of the Norwegian version of the show The Voice, and Tjave participated in a show Skal Vi Dans, which is basically, I guess, Dancing with the Star version in Norway. Of course, Norway has a lot of musicians, a lot of bands, a lot of talents. I hope you enjoyed my picks of music-related people that you might probably did not know were from Norway. And of course, I will be putting all the links of the sources I was using for this video down there below, so that you know that I wasn't inventing any of the information I was telling you today, guys. And yeah, please put your thumbs up, write down in comments how do you like this video, and are you expecting some other kinda you most probably didn't know were from Norway videos. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done that, press that notification bell, and see you next time!